I'm here with James Wilkes and Louise Whiteley, the two co-writers of Interior Traces. James, what is Interior Traces?
Well, it's a new radio play in 6 episodes, which will be broadcast, but we'll also be performing it live as a multimedia event. It's a drama about the brain and the way we imagine the brain and the way we see the brain.
Louise, tell me a little bit about the two main characters who feature in each of these 6 dramas.
We wanted to make it concrete by imagining the experiences of two characters had they lived in these 3 different eras, so the past, the present and 20 years into the future. So we follow both a woman who has a brain tumour which causes changes to her personality and how she thinks about herself, and then we follow a young man whose psychopathic tendencies bring him into conflict with the state, so through crime or resistance to treatment programmes. And we set these two characters in 1906, in the present day and into the future. So it's not a time travel scenario, it's a what-if scenario.
James, why did you want to write about this subject in the first place? What was the inspiration?
The sort of dramatic potential in these scenarios is huge, we think, and it was just a really good way of collaborating with a number of neuroscientists, forensic psychiatrists. We've talked to neurosurgeons, neuro-oncologists, lawyers. I mean, it's been absolutely fascinating, the range of people we've been able to interview and lucky enough to kind of draw on the expertise of.
As well as interviewing all different kinds of experts who are involved in imaging the brain and thinking about the history of the brain, we also wanted to present these ideas in several different media and in several different formats so that people could access them and experience them in different ways. And one of the things we want to do is to get people thinking about these ideas which ultimately are going to affect all of our lives in the future, but without presenting them purely in a kind of factual news way or in a sensationalised way, but linking them to the real experiences that people might have in our society and how that might change in the future.
If people want to find out more information, how do they do that?
We have a website at interiortraces.com, and the live events will also be on the venue websites, which is at the Wellcome Collection, the Science Museum's Dana Centre and Birkbeck's New Media Centre.